Thank you, Provost Gort, President Arthur, Metropolitan State University administration, faculty, staff, and my graduating peers. I know, right? We did it. What an honor it is to be among the esteemed faculty and staff of Metropolitan State University and the over 400 graduates that are here at the ceremony this morning, and their friends, family, and special guests. It is an honor to be a part of this moment that marks our hard work and our perseverance, as well as a moment that celebrates the people in our lives who helped make it happen. In a 2016 movie called The Revenant, it was nominated for 12 Academy Awards, and it won 3 of them. You may recall this movie. The Best Actor award went to a dashing, young, talented actor by the name of Leonardo DiCaprio. It was based on a 1915 poem called The Song of Hugh Glass. The story is one of perseverance and survival. Both the film and the poem weave a beautiful analogy of a tree throughout, and the film's version is this: you breathe, keep breathing. When there is a storm and you stand in front of a tree, if you look at its branches, you swear it will fall. But if you watch the trunk, you will see its stability. Look at this forest of strength before me, a forest of more than 400 graduates strong. And I know I am not alone in having a few storms blow through my time here at Metro and the journey that led me to enrolling here. Life seems to recognize that I am that tree that will remain standing, and as the storms blow, I breathe and keep breathing. I breathe and I keep breathing through the death of loved ones, car accidents, financial hardships, job changes, and some pretty tough family emergencies. Not only will I remain standing through the storm, I'm not going to settle for less, from myself or for my family. It is that perseverance that led me to be standing here today, and it is an incredible moment to share it with all of you. Much like the sun that shines on a tree still standing after a storm, I feel the rays of our graduation, and I am filled with gratitude for their warmth. Their warmth represents the Metro faculty and staff who believed in us, weathered our storms, and trusted that we would still be standing. It also represents the friends and family who offered support and patiently waited for us to be available to spend time with them. People like my children, who I hope and I expect will someday trade places with me, and I will watch them receive their degrees and follow their dreams. The fact that I'm standing here in this moment is amazing, and that's a word I don't choose lightly. My husband always says that, and he gives those a hard time around him, when people use the words hysterical or amazing or the best incorrectly, because those are words that should be used sparingly. Well, in this case, my dear husband, I am using the perfect word. It is amazing that I am standing here today, about to cross the stage and accept my master's degree, surrounded by peers who had their own journeys, who are still standing, and who are sharing the sunshine with me here today. I am sure that some of our stories could potentially be the stuff of an Academy Award-winning movie, and all of our friends and family would be played by dashing and handsome and beautiful actors, our teachers and loved ones as well. And today, our movie ends triumphantly with a degree that marks the outcome of our hard work and those who believed in us. What a tremendous honor it is to be standing here right now, because as the student speaker, I represent all of your voices, and that speak of your journey that brought us here today. We all have a story. I sincerely wish that I could have sat down and interviewed each one of you so that I could weave your personal narratives into this moment, and I wish that I could celebrate every obstacle that each of you overcame to be here today. I wish I could name each name in the amazing wealth of university faculty and staff and the devoted network of family, friends, and coworkers and fellow students that supported us along the way. That would take us well into the year 2019, and there are 400 more graduates that are waiting to have this ceremony after us. But I think we can still call this out. And I just want to give the disclaimer that I did not see President Arthur's speech, so I did not know she was going to have people stand. So I'm going to copy her for just a moment here. Let's call out your journey and let's celebrate it. Let's acknowledge it. The odds of a first-generation college student, which we've heard are 55% of us, is actually finishing their degree is 23%. If you are a first-generation college student and are able to stand, I invite you to do so. I stand here with you. I know some of you should be standing. Please remain standing for just a moment. The odds of a parent student graduating are also very low. If you are a graduate with children, please join us and stand. I stand here with you. We all know students need food and shelter, and that often means working 1 or 2 jobs while you also work towards your degree. If you worked a job or 2 in addition to your studies, please join us and stand. I stand here with you. Technology fails us. Time management does not always go as planned. If you worked on a paper or a school project after the clock struck midnight, please join us and stand with us. I stand here with you. Thank goodness for caffeine. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the literal storms that blew through our time here. If you braved sleet, snow, and made it to a class, a project, to turn in a paper, please join us in standing. I stand here with you. And lastly, personal obstacles often compete with a student's ability to focus on their studies. If you had a personal obstacle, big or small, and you are able to stand, please join us in standing. I stand here with you. Friends, family, guests, faculty, staff, look at this forest of strength that stands here with us today. I want you all to remember that feeling, or if you haven't had it yet, you will remember when you turned in that last paper, you did that last presentation, or took that last final exam. Remember that feeling. And you knew you were going to be here today. What an awesome feeling. I remember it well. Well, fellow graduates, we did it. We did it. I would invite all of you to join me in celebrating these graduates and this forest of strength before us, and give them a round of applause. Thank you, graduates. Please feel free to take a seat again and take in the rest of this ceremony. And as you do, I invite you to really see each of your fellow graduates cross the stage and celebrate with them in the spirit of solidarity that we just experienced. Today we celebrate our time and our accomplishments here, but our next chapters are richly awaiting. And there will probably be moments of sunshine and storms, but as we have witnessed here today, you've all got this, whatever comes next. And maybe that is to take your degree and launch a new career, or maybe build on an existing career. Maybe you will travel. Maybe you will share your knowledge and teach others. Maybe you will take another formal education step. Whatever it is, you are ready, and you've got this, not just because of the knowledge that you have received, but because of the strength and resilience that brought you here to this moment. You are dedicated and strong. I am so proud to share this moment with all of you. It will be an honor to walk across this stage with you today. You are all amazing. Thank you.